Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about The Walking Dead, The Ones That Live, Episode 1. My thoughts on the show. I'm not going to be going over very many spoilers at all. This is Episode 1, but let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. Now, we're not going to be talking about spoilers. I'm going to keep it as spoiler-free as I can, but we will talk about where the show came from and basically from the other show, the regular Walking Dead show. So at the end of Rick's time in that show, we saw Rick sacrifice himself and die to what most of the crew thought happened, but he didn't actually die. The bridge blew up. He got really injured. Jadis found him on the kind of like, I don't know, muddy shoreline of that river and called in those people that she had been talking to. They came and heloed him out, and he's wherever he is now. And then we also, on the same coin, saw Michonne find some phones that Rick had, and he had etched in her image and some Japanese writing, and it was on this boat. She also found his boots and I think some other things, if I recall. And so she feels that he's alive, and she's going to go out and she's going to find him. She left the kids behind with some of the other group, and she's going to go find him and bring him home so that they can be together. They can be a family. Again, that's what she wants, and that's what we all want. We all want to see that for Rick and Michonne. The amount of things that they've been through. They are the two characters that really belong together. I mean, we all loved Glenn and Maggie, but Glenn's gone. So this is what we have left. All we have left is Michonne and Rick, and we all want it. We all need it. We want to see that happen, them being together. And I think that's what we're going to get towards the end of the season, if not at the very end of the season. But you never know. It's The Walking Dead. Anything could happen. They could both die. So we're just going to have to watch and see and wait to find out what happens. As far as this episode starts off immediately high-paced, high stress. Again, not going to say what happens, but I mean, I said, holy crap, and oh my gosh, I don't even know how many times. It was a lot going on. It was very exciting, very stressful, and you're on the edge of your seat waiting to see what happens, because we're all going to root for these characters, and we all want them to win, but we know that there's going to be a lot of problems that they're going to have to overcome. And I'm excited to see what other problems are going to happen for these characters. As far as the acting, I mean, Andrew Lincoln as Rick is never going to be bad. He always puts forth an amazing effort. I mean, there was that linguist guy that kind of dialed in and listened to his accent and said that for that accent in the region he was, it was like perfect. So that's, I mean, he's just a phenomenal actor. Denai does great as Michonne. She always has. I'm super excited to see her back in the show. Can't wait to see more. And there's a bunch of other actors that are in this show that really hold their own in their respected positions. Even smaller, nothing role characters do a very, very good job. There isn't anybody so far that I've seen and said, well, I guess they were adequate, but there could have been somebody better. No, it's all been very good. I have no issues with the script, no issues with the setting, no issues with anything. The writing, direction, all of it is top-notch. Very, very solid and good performances all around. As far as the special effects, I can't think of a time where I was like, that doesn't look good, or it looks cheesy, or it's overdone. I mean, it's not a Disney production, but yeah, it looks good. It looks believable. It looks real, and it's fitting to the world. And I really appreciate that they're not going above and beyond or skimping out. It's just good in general. So the episode itself, if I were to give it a rating, it would be a 10 out of 10. I mean, it is a very good episode, made me want more. As soon as it ended, it was like, I wasn't done, I wasn't full, I needed more food. Give me more. I wanted that next episode to already be out. I wanted to binge watch it, and it's nice when you have a show that gets you into it so much that you're ready to binge watch it, and it's unfortunate when it's not already all out. Because then you gotta wait for a whole week. So I left with a very, very good taste in my mouth with the show. It was fantastic, and I really have no complaints. If there was something small that I didn't like at the time, the rest of the show was so good, I can't even remember what it was. It was just a very, very good time. Now, comparing this with a show like Shogun, which I also really appreciate so far and is also brand new, I like them both, but I think overall the story is going to be broader and better in the Shogun show because it's a brand new show and they're just building for the first time. Whereas the ones that live is the end of an arc. It's the end of a story, and so it's not going to be able to be as broad, but it's going to be more impactful maybe because of the characters that we already have relationships with. And so I would put this show above Shogun right now only because I'm so emotionally invested in these characters already. Whereas I do think Shogun will be a better show, or not a better show, but a equally as good show down the road. But right now, this is my pick of the year so far for shows. We'll see if it changes with subsequent episodes, but right now, this is a 10 out of 10. If you have AMC Plus or you have the ability to get it on Amazon Prime, go and get it, watch the episode. I will put the next one of these out when episode 2 comes out, which I think should be out by the time this drops. Otherwise, guys, thanks for hanging out. Drop a like and subscribe. Put a comment down below if you've seen it and you want to say something about how you like it. Just keep it spoiler-free as much as you can, guys. We don't want to ruin it for anybody else. Let everybody else enjoy it too. But otherwise, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. But until then, take care.